Ladies and gentlemen, testing. All right, guys, we got there's a lot of stuff, believe it or not. I got a lot of stuff in my bookmarks today. I got a lot of stuff in the likes. We're just gonna go through some of this here. Start it off. Look at this, Trump talking with Melania now to create like a free trade crypto agreement. I'm kidding, not crypto. Yeah, this is about a 9-day streak. Should I start putting the streak up? The greatest streak. The 9-day streak lives. What's going on, guys? We got some interesting news. Trump is going forward with the tariffs on Canada and Mexico. That's part of the reason the stock market was down today. 25% tariffs. And listen, maybe they'll be able to talk their way out of it. I don't know. Andrew Tate. Yeah, I watched most of that with PBD. That was an interesting little interview. Everyone is freaking out over the tariffs. Well, I mean, the tariffs are a long-term solution. It might create a short-term problem, price increases, but the long-term solution definitely have a positive effect on the economy. But U.S. mining companies eager to invest billions in minerals and infrastructure on disputed Russian-Ukraine DMZ. Yeah, but it's not in the DMZ. Wouldn't be in the demilitarized zone. It would be in actual. Most of the minerals would be in like central Ukraine, western Ukraine. The demilitarized zone would be it wouldn't be big enough to mine. But I think the minerals deal is not happening now because of what Trump just said. We've got big updates on Trump here. We've got Trump and the U.S. preparing to ease sanctions on Russia as Trump plans to restore a good relationship with Russia to end the war. We have Trump halting all military aid to Ukraine. So there's going to have to be a new deal with Ukraine here, it looks like. And they're going to have to, the U.S. is going to get a better deal here. And this is thanks to what Zelensky said with the White House and the snafu. Someone needs to create a tariff meme coin. We just got hit with tariffs on these meme coins. You see what happened to the market today? The market is a meme. We go up to 90, we're at 84, we go to 96, we're back down to 84. And that's basically all the meme coins too. The meme coins go up 15% yesterday, down 15%. So we accomplished nothing. We had a fake rally because Trump announcing that he was going to have a crypto reserve. If the audio is cutting out, just refresh the stream. Yeah, refresh the stream if it cuts out. There's really nothing I can do at this point with it. Refresh the stream, or I'll have to all right, I think it should be good. Yeah, I think it should be good now. But tariffs short term negative against crypto. Yeah, it's negative against the stock market and crypto short term, but it shouldn't have a huge impact. I don't know what's been going on with audio working good for you. Yeah, this stuff, it tends to happen. What do you think? We will have a 2019. When do you think we'll have a 2019 economy again? Yeah, about 2026, things will start going into place. Have you seen the infrastructure deals that Trump has gotten from Taiwan? There's like $1 trillion in domestic infrastructure that's been invested into the U.S. So this takes time. It'll take about 2 years, 3 years. It's not going to be great for the midterms. My audio is now clearer than you've ever heard. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm a big tech person. I'm able to fix these things really quickly. You deal with some adversity in one of these streams, you're able to fix it. When are you gonna get a podcast mic? This mic is. I've got two mics that are like $130 each. This is a Hyperflex or some bullshit. I mean, I could try and get a better mic if you guys want. I could get like a $200 one if it makes it sound better. Did you see Tate's interview? Yeah, I saw it, man. He was attacking conservatives going after him, while I agree with him attacking. You disagree with his past morals? Yeah, I mean, we kind of have the same opinion on Tate, dude. I mean, you're running a webcam business. He tries to make all these excuses and stuff, and he's very egotistical. He's obsessed with himself, you can tell. I mean, the guy is very famous, we get it. But when you have to say every 3 seconds how, oh my god, everyone's gonna watch me, it's like, dude, just answer the questions, man. I mean, there's a number of people that are more famous than him that don't do that. Don't you see the similarity between Gaza Resort and Ukraine minerals? No, I don't compare anything. Listen, I can't. The Gaza Resort would. I don't see how it's a benefit to the United States at all. The minerals is just a payback. The Gaza Resort is because Trump's administration they're hardcore Zionists. And listen, I put out a video. I said it's bad. Trump needs to stop doing this, but he's not going to. It is what it is. But I think that's clearly different than a minerals deal with Ukraine. Listen, if you want to criticize the U.S. staying in Ukraine because of these minerals, then that's understandable. But I'm not sure what the actual deal would be that could tether us to the region. I mean, like, do we have to defend Ukraine if we have these minerals? Is it really that important? I mean, can't we just say we're not going to involve ourselves? I mean, if there's another conflict with Russia and Ukraine. Yeah, Trump has paused the military, but we knew this was going to happen, and I'll probably do a video on it tomorrow talking about it. All weapons sales have been halted to Ukraine, and potentially freezing weapon shipments. So that's happening. Yeah, Zelensky talking about peace being very, very far away. Very ominous. Not a good quote by Zelensky at all. I don't understand. It's a leverage quote. There's no way he actually believes that. They don't have the manpower to continue to fight. Gaza Resort wasn't serious. Come on. It's impossible to tell with Trump what's serious or not, man. It's very hard to. Because people keep saying, all these things are not serious, and then he keeps trying to get them. Any thoughts on the draft and combine? Shador and Will Howard stock tanked like crazy. Well, I mean, Will Howard was already like a 3rd round pick. So, I mean, it's like, what does he go for to like a 5th round pick or a 6th round pick? Shador? Yeah, I mean, he didn't even work out. Yeah, he tries to, Tate tries to like really downplay his past, and there's obviously more than what he was letting on in that interview with Bet David. But there were a lot of people, I don't know if you saw, that didn't like what Bet David was having him on there on his he got a lot of hate for it, I saw. But I mean, for him it's good. What did it have, like 100K viewers or whatever? Thoughts on the Kanye launch coming? Is that true? Is there rumors that it's now happening? Yeah, I've been looking at some other coins. Did you see that one coin? Like this is the coin. So you guys remember the meme? Why are you gay? With the African dude. Like, look at this coin. This coin went to 33 million, and I mean, who buys this stuff though? It's like, you have to know this dude's gonna rug you. It's just shocking to me. I don't understand it. I mean, I'll try and stay off the coins until like once we get an hour and a half in, because people don't like that. Zelensky piece is far away. Trump not happy. Zelensky said that. Posts on Truth Social. One of the worst statements that could have been made by Zelensky. America will not put up with it for much longer. And then I also do have some bookmarks here. Like, look at this. This is in Germany. Look at this. You've got an American flag swastika. So I guess they weren't happy with Elon endorsing the AfD in Germany or something. I mean, the swastikas, I thought they were illegal in Germany. They're gonna bundle the Kanye coin. Yeah, I mean, it's horrible. It's already been admitted that they're known, the people that took over Kanye's account and bought it for like 20 million. They're scammers. I mean, Can't wait for the State of the Union. Yeah, I mean, it's like a joint address, but it's basically a State of the Union. That's at 9 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. When is the U.S. taking Greenland? It'll happen. You trust the process. You have to, there's other things to deal with. They're trying to end this war right now, and then Trump will shift his focus. Why shouldn't? Yeah, I think he should be let on the shows. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying his base was a bunch of conservatives were not happy with it. As a German, this is disgusting. Yeah, this must be like a liberal. I mean, what even is this? Is like Dr. Fauci back here or something, trying to catch him, trying to give him a vaccine. Any Pam Bondi news? No, not that I've seen. People are really pissed off about Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi's been tweeting out some tone deaf stuff. She's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna fix everything," or something. I mean, she's like, "It's like, lady, you need to update people on the Epstein files. This is we need an update." I thought we were gonna get an update today, but I guess not. He says he's Batman. Yeah, Tate did. That's what he said. What was the other thing that like, look at this freaking Dr. Fauci running to him. Wasn't there another? Yeah, this is the leader, the lesbian leader. So, okay, so this is a very good, and I'll be honest, Andrew Tate did make a very good point. And the point is that because of World War II, they will equate, and I don't even think he said this, but this is what it is. They will equate any right-wing movement with the National Socialist German Workers' Party. And so they can just label you that. You're a Nazi. Any right-wing movement. We don't want illegal immigration that's destroying our culture. You're a Nazi. So, I mean, World War II was just so huge in terms of shaping just public talking points. The European migrants are so ungrateful. They're given everything in Europe, yet go online and bitch about it. Well, they shouldn't be in the countries, man. They just shouldn't. I mean, it's like... But you'll just get called far right. You'll just get called far right for it. Germany can't tell which way is up, right? It's like they're double punished. They lose World War II, and then there can be no right-wing movement in their country because of the Nazis. Can you make another March Madness bracketology vid? I made one today, man. Just go up like just go up 3 videos. I made one today. Any criticism of Ukraine being labeled as Russian propaganda is ridiculous. I mean, that's just a liberal smear. It doesn't really affect anything. I mean, there's legitimate criticisms of Ukraine and the United States manipulating Ukraine back in 2014 and shifting the support in Ukraine over to the West. Tomorrow is going to be brutal in the market. I mean, we already had a sell-off, dude. How worse can it get, honestly? Yeah, what about Tim Walz running in 2028? There's a rumor that Tim Walz wants to run. I guess I'd like to see him on the debate stage in a primary. He doesn't have a chance in hell to win the nomination, the Democrat nomination. How can we get Trump to stop funding Israel? It's not possible. It's with the current Republican setup in Congress, it's not possible. The Germans think because of World War II they have to become beta. Well, it's like they've gone so far. It's like they've overcorrected so far to the point where, but I mean, that's most of Europe, honestly. Most of Europe is like that. They're very liberal in Europe. That's why a lot of their countries are getting mass immigration and they're kind of starting to wake up to it. Not really. Thank you for the 10. I think the contents of the Epstein list is too big for any politician to try and dare release. We've been let down numerous times. I don't think it's coming, and if it is, it'll be scrubbed. Yeah, it's the thing is, I'm just hoping there's at least like some hype around it. Really, just give us something. Like from a non-meme coin standpoint, it's a total joke. There's basically nothing that's gonna come out. There's too many powerful people involved that have. I mean, it's like collusion. They're the ones that are gonna release it. Maybe not, people within this administration, but some, I'm sure, Republicans, Democrats. But it's been, I mean, the Biden administration. They could have released it at any point. They didn't do it. There's not going to be any. There needs it just release something or. But obviously, most of it's already been scrubbed, and you're not going to find anything of value outside of maybe one big name. Pepe, what's up, man? Solana all the way back in the 140s. This is a joke, man. We got rugged in like a single day. I mean, this is crazy. We literally did a 15% in my coins did 30% increase, 30% decrease, all in the span of 36 hours. Do you think the right-wing populist movements in Europe is a little too late? Well, yeah, the problem is the amount of immigrants now. The immigrants are outnumbering the natural-born people there. I don't know if it's too late. I mean, it's definitely like it takes a while to shift it. It's not just going to happen with one election. Like, look at France and also look at the UK. I mean, their right-wing parties are starting to rise finally, but it like takes time. You've gone stream Super Saint. Yeah, this is 9 streams, bro. This is 9 straight streams for me. It's a big thing. Andrew Tate. That was an interesting clip. I might decide to play that. Did you take profits? I'm not a trader, bro. Thoughts on FBI director getting fired in New York? Does that mean anything? Was that related to the files? I'm guessing it probably was. If that happened, maybe that's good. You're getting killed in stocks, dude. What has been going on with crypto? Crypto has been getting destroyed by stocks, and now there's this narrative. It's like every Monday they're like, well, it's because the stock market opened. That's why crypto's 10% down. That never used to happen. At least I don't remember it happening. When was it? When was a time when crypto was every Monday? It's like, well, it's the stock market open, so there's a sell-off. That never used to happen. Do you think Trump will keep the tariffs going even if it crashes the economy? Well, I don't think it's going to crash the. I mean, wasn't there already a serious drop in the stocks because of the tariffs? I mean, the price is already baked in. The price is already baked in when the tariffs go into place. Unless Trump decides to renege on it and there's some type of agreement with Canada and Mexico, just like he did in January. You realize you're wrong about Biden deportations. A large chunk of them were just rejecting asylum seekers. They weren't actually deported. I mean, I never said Biden was deporting a lot of people. I was trying to defend Trump when people said that Biden deported more people than Trump. But you're probably right. That's the same thing that happened with Obama. They deny him at the border, and then they claim they deported him. So it wouldn't surprise me. But I never said that Biden deported a bunch of people. Huh. Juan, what's up, man? What's going on, bro? Gonna stream the a State of the Union. Hopefully, I'll be able to stream it. I think I'll be able to. I mean, those things are hit or miss. Sometimes they take down streams, sometimes they don't. But I mean, if it's C-SPAN, that shit's. The problem is they'll copyright strike it, or they won't strike it. They'll just take the ad revenue. But I think I'll be able to, and you know, I'll probably make up for it in donations, anyways. If Trump leaves NATO in time, then the U.S. can potentially avoid NATO declaring Article 5. Article 5 cannot happen. It can't happen with a war like this. If Article 5 happened, the United States would not be in agreement with sending troops to fight that. It's just not. I know there is potential escalation with these troops going, but I said I think that's more so like it's got to be for negotiations. It's like, well, Europe is still with Ukraine going into negotiations, so they have leverage. Any Epstein update? No, there's really no update on that. I guess somebody got fired in. An FBI person and director or something in New York got fired, so maybe that's good. Andrew Tate talking about white people being replaced in Western countries. There will be no Article 5. There can't be an Article 5 with something like this that's already a stalemate at this point. It's suicided to enact Article 5 at this point. Unless they're just so obsessed with, like... But the problem is they don't have the U.S. support to do it. NATO doesn't. Which is... These European countries don't, I should say. The only thing you disagree with Trump on is Canada and Gaza. Canada is a socialist crap hole in Gaza. Well, you know, I've heard that they've said there's a lot of Trump people that say he's trolls with Canada. I don't know, man. I tried to say that Trump was trolling with Canada, but it's kind of hard to say that after like everything he said about them. But yeah, I would want no part of Canada outside of like taking certain areas, but then it wouldn't even make sense. Gaza is just the Israel thing, dude. So I agree with you as well on that. Yeah, he is. Tate is a very good communicator. I mean, you can't deny that. Ben Shapiro used to like Tate before October 7th. Yeah, but I didn't even hear. To me, Tate was never one of the biggest, you know, because there's a lot of people that just hate Israel, and to a bigger degree, you guys know nowadays. And I don't think it was Andrew Tate. I mean, maybe I just wasn't listening enough to him. To me, he didn't really seem like he was commenting a ton on the Israel-Palestine situation that I remember, to where he was like a huge Israel hater. That, I mean, but yeah, we'll take Nunavut. We'll take the three territories, but it's that doesn't even make. It's like, how do you do that without getting them so angry? I mean, I guess you could just take them. Cancel tariffs. You hope it's a troll for a deal in the making, or we're screwed. Only way we survive in treasures and then slowly move to low value stocks. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe there's some panic selling right now. Reddit is saying Trump is trying to start World War III by not funding never-ending Ukraine. I know it's like the ultimate gaslighting. Reddit said Republicans should be the ones to fight in this war. What? Oh my god! You know what you're saying? Tate doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, Tate's just obsessed with himself. I mean, he says some things that are correct. I'll give him that, but he's just obsessed with himself. Will you ever finish the 363 team bracket? Yeah, my cat destroyed that. The thing is, I had to have that on the wall because it was there's no, you can't have a bracket. There's no bracket thing that goes to 363 teams. I think it's probably more teams right now in Division One. Division One college basketball. There's more, I think, now. There's like 365 or something. Tariffs are a negotiating tool. People criticizing tariffs haven't negotiated for anything. Right. I mean, the other thing with tariffs is if Trump does put them in place, Trump could always take them away if Canada and Mexico agree to certain stipulations. That could always happen. The whale enters. The whale has entered. Sean, what's up? $24. That's a nice. That's a nice meme coin buy for me. The whale enters. Yeah, you mean? I mean, yeah. October 7th definitely changed. It split the party, the Republican Party, between the Zionists and the people that want to detach from Israel, and so that becomes its own separate thing. And so Shapiro's going to have different beliefs with certain people, I'm sure. You ever bet on MMA or boxing? No, I never have. Yeah, this strategic reserve gets announced, and then Eric Trump does a victory lap, and then everything goes down 20%. Yeah, the Why Are You Gay coin. I was watching that. Dude, people got destroyed. You buy this at 30 million. What are you thinking? This dude is like, I mean, this is like, come on. These people, they never actually try and create a coin. None of these people. No influencer tries to legitimately, I guess there are some, but like, I swear, every time there's an influencer that says, I'm launching something, this is what happens. There's no actual attempt. It's literally, they're like 20-minute coins, and then they're done. What coins are you most bullish on? Dude. It's hard to say right now, man. Why did every other country but Israel get their aid cut? Because it's an America first thing with Trump outside of Israel, but it's an America first thing where we're done paying for foreign country, and more. It's more so even like an audit of where Biden was putting the foreign money. It's like when you get in, you don't want money to continue to go to places you don't want it. So that's why Trump cut like aid to everything, and then they freaked out. No, we just want to make sure it's going to places where we want it to go. There's money going 100 different places. When I come in, I don't want to fund things that I don't want to fund. Do you think Ben Shapiro is an establishment Republican? He lost 10K for betting on Hillary. He bet on Hillary to win the election. That's the most soy thing I've ever heard in my life. Hillary was like minus 700 to win. Those are horrible odds too. That's got to be a joke. Any news updates? Oh, this dude wants a trade war with the United States. We'll see how long this lasts. The Ontario Premier. This is what they always say. They just want they're like, oh, we're galvanized around Canada. Egypt too. Yeah, you're right. They didn't cut to Egypt or Israel. Poly market for Trump's speech. Yeah, that's a good idea. What will Trump say during? I wonder if Trump will mention any coins. Any coins you're gonna mention? And they don't even have it listed. Canada tariffs on U.S. in effect by Friday, 77% chance. Reciprocal tariffs, they're going to go in by Canada. Oh, there it was right there. Term limit, Canada. Panama, Greenland. Yeah, imagine he mentions Greenland. I have a feeling he may talk about leaving NATO. Yeah, I mean, that's such a big issue, or such a big topic right now. Just that war. It's going to be a lot of that war. It's going to be, he's going to talk about Doge a lot. Imagine he says the word retard. NATO 100% chance. He will mention Bannon, Steve. I don't think so, man. Will Trump get minerals deal with Russia and Ukraine? Maybe a 2-for-1. Yeah, it might be both, but it's probably gonna be. Ukraine has to do deal with the U.S. I just don't know if the U.S. wants to do it right now with Ukraine, because you're tying yourself to the region. But there's either going to be, I think, a minerals deal with either Russia or Ukraine probably right now. Did you see the SNL skit on Trump Zelensky? Yeah, it was the Elon. They just make Elon so demented. When Elon had the chainsaw. Promises made, promises kept 10 times. Yeah, but I would never bet on something like, oh, he has to say this 10 times. Beautiful 10 times? I highly doubt he'll say the word beautiful 10 times. He's not going to say inflation 10 times. Tate in the podcast was saying conservatives are always, every accusation is a guilty verdict, and liberals don't have that rule. Disagree, liberals are 100% more aggressive with it. Well, I think he's saying that conservatives are treating more unfairly. But I don't know the context of that. I know people don't like SNL, but it was pretty funny. He brought out big balls. He's just, Trump is just like, I am very comfortable with everything happening. Starmer, thoughts on him? He's just a suit. He's a liberal clown. He's not going to do anything for the UK any type. They need the reform. They need the Reform Party to have any type of inroads in terms of that, continuing to go down the road of full globalization. I can't show the SNL clip; they'll copyright it. I did that during the election season. I mean, I would show it, but it's like I'm not going to deal with that, man. Love you, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. When is the State of the Union? No, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Eastern. Thoughts on insider trading last 2 days? Yeah, there's so much manipulation, man. I just there's so much manipulation within the administration too. Unfortunately, I mean there was. Did you see a long that got put out at like at times 20x or whatever, and somebody made $4 million right before Trump had talked about the strategic reserve. I mean, some people within, they know it's going to pump it, and unfortunately, it pumps it inorganically, and then it tanks. Remember the vaccine? That also got me a copyright. They take the revenue, but yeah, the vaccine was that was like rich people mocking. That was really evil. that Colbert thing. It's like rich people mocking, doing like it's like the Hunger Games basically, where they go around and dance with the peasants. Burgers or pizza? I mean, I've always had burgers, I think, a little bit more than pizza. I wonder what ADA ended up doing. Yeah, ADA had a pretty big tumble. Oh, man. And then you got coins like this. It's like... Oh, here's the JD Vance coin. Wheeze. You guys... Wow, this coin... How? How does this coin look so good? JD Vance, $4 million market cap. What do I think about Tampon Tim running in 2028? I'd like to see him have some primary debates. He'd be terrible. Bring him to the primary stage. It'd be hilarious. He's not gonna do anything. Market is so annoying. Yeah, the market is just brutal. Well, this coin though. Is it a good time to buy XRP? I mean, come on. The XRP army, they've engulfed me. No, I wouldn't be buying XRP personally. Vance 2028. Yeah, with this stock. You faded the coin on pump. Wait, this was a pump fund coin? Oh yeah. Oh, bro, that stinks. Well, this coin even had the early sell-off too, because this is what all the pump fund coins do. Like this coin, well, it didn't even really, I guess it sold off a little bit. And this coin looks good. I mean, but we already missed it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. There's no point in buying a coin like that. You're buying the top. Epstein files are a clusterfuck. Yeah, and they're not going to come out. What is Pam Bondi even doing? Like, read the room. I think she's got like 3 accounts. That's the problem. Yes, but where is the Epstein stuff? Look at the ratio, 6K to 3.5. It's like, where's the Epstein stuff? This is a joke. How unhinged IG Reels comment sections are. The comment section under Trump's house's posts with Zelensky were so liberal. They were saying he was the only leader in the room. Yeah, I mean, if you get into a liberal hive, they're going to hate on Trump no matter what he does. So, they have their opinions, and they said that Trump bullied Zelensky and it was a setup. I mean, their opinion really doesn't matter. They lost, so they can talk to no one. I mean, this is the tweet you're going to put out? Seriously? Lady, you said you had 2,000 files that you demanded to be put on your desk by Friday at 8 a.m. Now it's Monday. Now it's 4 days later. RB, you don't understand them. You're crushing my dreams, RB, you've crushed my dreams. What do you think of Rand Paul? I like Rand. I'll always remember Rand Paul in the 2016 it was like in 2015, the Republican debate, when Trump was like, I don't even know why he's here. He's not even at 1%. There's far too many people on this stage. Remember at the airplane, at the hangar? No, I like Rand Paul for the most part. Whoever runs her page blocked you? No way. There's no way the actual... you're a government account. You can't block people for saying negative things. That shouldn't be allowed. Because that's what happened to Laura Loomer. But Laura Loomer is like obnoxious about it. Laura Loomer like loves having those cat fights. And this is like the ultimate dream cat fight for her with Pam Bondi. She can call her out and there's like nothing. She doesn't lose anything. And then the block happens. And then she just, it makes the situation even bigger and it brings her more attention. NBA Finals prediction. I'd say Cavs over the Thunder. Check on the Kanye tweets. Didn't he delete them? You're gonna do a Canadian election overview? I mean, for live streams, I'll take a look at when the election gets announced. I'll take a look at the betting and stuff and see, kind of like with Germany. But yeah, I heard the Liberal Party was making a comeback there. We'll have to see what happens with that. Laura Loomer, MTG, Nancy Mace love the cat fights. Yeah, you're right. They love it. You think Trump will fire Bondi? Well, I think there has to be some resolution to these files. They're just not talking about it right now. So if she releases something, I'd probably say no, but it's like something has to be done here. Whatever happened to the Epstein coin? Is it cooked? Yeah, it's cooked. I lost. It's not good. Let's just say it's not good. It's at like 75K, I think. Let's just say there needs to be a miracle for it. I mean, these coins, it's like you invest in these coins, but how are you supposed to get out at an 800K market cap? We're waiting for at least 2 or 3 million, but this is what happens. You do stupid trades. She has not given any update on the Epstein files at all. Senate motion to ban men from female sports fails with 0 votes from Democrats. Are we still doing this bullshit with this trans stuff? Fake polls in Canada? Yeah, I mean, maybe. It's also Trudeau stepping down, so that got the Liberals more support. Trenches are cooked right now. I've taken it. Yeah, I mean, but the trenches, it's just like, it's gone too mainstream at this point, man. Like, legit. Everyone's just talking about it. Wouldn't want any of the northern provinces in Canada. Canadians don't want to live there. Well, it's too cold to live there mainly. That's why. What is the reason for acquiring it? Resources. Yeah, resources. You're going to have full control of the Northwest Passage. But I don't think it's going to happen. But it would be easier to acquire because there's nobody that lives there. It's harder to acquire land where there's a big population because Canadians don't want to join the United States. So if you acquire land where there's, like acquiring Greenland, limited population, it's easier to swing. So much for government transparency. Yeah, but it said on the binder, it said they had government transparency on the binder. Did you see? The influencers got it. Atlas internal poll, JD Vance 51% approval, a favorability, that AOC at 41%. Yeah, Democrats are really low in terms of favorability right now with the general public. Pretty much all of them are. Even Obama's like at 47%. But AOC is low. Biden is in the low 30s or like high 20s. Hillary's in like the mid 20s from the one that I saw. Northern passages are vital for transport of shipping lanes. Well, they could develop Right now it's minimal, but that's why you want to get full control of it. I mean, but if they have Greenland, I think it's good enough rather than acquiring, territory in Canada. ACC bet conference tournament winner. They're putting these bets up now. The crypto summit. I don't even know if we want the crypto. Do we want the crypto? I just opened my drawer. Do we even want the crypto summit anymore? It's too mainstream. It's this. Thoughts on CoffeeZilla, the investigator? I mean, I remember him going on Rogan. That's about it. Nunavut territory would be nice. Well, that's the main territory for the passage. It's Nunavut and Greenland. You want to go to Trump Gaza? Well, go take a look at go take a look at the trailer video for Trump Gaza. Kanye West may launch on Solana. This bull market is brutal. Yeah, this bull market is horrible. How do you lose money in a bull market? Remember when Kamala built a fake podcast set and paid the girl 100K? The Call Her Daddy girl, yeah, that got leaked after the election. It's desperation. Are you doing March Madness? Yeah, I'll be doing March Madness. I did a video on it today, man. Is the Epstein coin got you pissed? I mean, it's every coin. It's every coin, man. Yeah, this is some bull run we got here. This is a massive bull run. So is there no Epstein list? I mean, there's an Epstein list, but we needed to be released in a certain way. Gaza was a good troll. Well, it was an AI video. I mean, it's really not a good video for Trump to be putting out when you talk when you think about the Israel connection stuff, and it's just. Have you seen the anglerfish coin? Yeah, I have. They do a good job with their. I don't have it, but they do a good job with their social media. You got to give them credit. Any streams with you filling out a potential bracket? I did that last year. I don't know. I think I'm too political now. People will get pretty pissed if I start filling out a bracket, let's be honest. Do you think when the Ukraine war gets soft, Trump will go after Greenland? Well, it's going to have to be resolved in a way. And then Trump will focus on Greenland, and that'll probably be what happens next. I mean, you can't predict exactly what Trump's going to do, but it's very obvious he wants to solve this situation one way or another. And it's going to be solved. I mean, this is just Europe popping their chests out saying we support Ukraine going into the negotiation. So it's going to have to be solved in the next few months. March Madness 4.0. Yeah, there's an official March Madness coin. You see that? When Pam Bondi releases a statement, maybe Trump will talk about it tomorrow night. Trump's got to talk. He might not talk about it because it's bad for him. Because it's been a botched operation. He'd probably stay away from talking about the files tomorrow. What happened to Doug Emhoff? Did you see the photo with Doug and Kamala? They got the Doritos. She's like, I'm getting ready to watch the Oscars. They get Doritos in this bowl. Remember when they were in the gas station? Dougie, you got my Doritos. No, then Tim Walz like held up something and she's like, not that, you dumbass. Best value for address to Congress. You like trans at 30%? Yeah, Trump says trans identity or like trans sports, something like that. Why support Trump in the first place if he's so pro-Israel? Well, it's not that. It's a little bit more. My support is based off of more than a single issue. Are you going to react to JD Vance interview with Sean Hannity? Probably not. When is that happening tonight? Or is that tomorrow? Did any of the influencers post videos after receiving their binders? Of the binders? The binders are useless. They didn't have any information that was value. It was the information was already out in the public that they got in those binders. But those influencers probably got pissed off because they got some bad publicity. Thoughts on Cat Turd, the boomer dude? Just a boomer Trump supporter. What's up, bro? What language is that? What is that? Russian or some shit? Ukrainian? Can you show Tate's videos? I mean, have you, dude? You're a fanboy of Tate. I'm sure you've seen the videos. Do you want me to? You want to watch me react to them? I mean, maybe I'll react to one of them. Is there a Shrek coin? Yeah, I'm sure there is, but it's. The main one's at 70K. It's lower than I. Oh, it's like a smile coin, like Shrek smile. Oh, this coin's been out for a while. This is not even based off of the movie. You met Charlie Kirk today. What did you ask him about? Like something about 90% Indians living in. I'm just joking. There's a coin for everything, basically. How is that Please coin up so much? There's got to be insiders buying that coin. There's no way a chart could look this good unless it's legit, especially in these market conditions. It doesn't make any sense for a chart to look this good. Or there's just a core. I mean, what do you believe in this meme? It's not even that good of a meme. There's got to be insiders like holding the coin up that own a bunch of the supply, I would guess. I don't know. Coins are gambling, let's be real. Depends. I mean, some of them have utility. These type of coins, probably not. Yeah, so do you guys... Was this the... No, I don't think this is what it was. There was somebody that was trying to promote a meme coin on the Andrew Tate podcast with like 90K viewers. They were buying $500 donations to do it. What the fuck does the first lady do? I saw Melania in like a pantsuit today. The Melania coin is brutal. The Melania coin really destroyed everything. The meme is funny to me if I got it at 100K or less. Yeah, the meme's like the best thing ever. I fully endorse the meme if I bought this coin at like 50K. I'd be like, this should go to 100 million. No, I'd be selling. Screw that. I'm done. I'm done holding, and then because no one has any conviction in these coins. Tate's girl boys are all betas who want to be alphas. Well, yeah. Have you know what? You just haven't joined the real world yet. You need to join the real world. It only costs $50. Join the real world. Is anyone in the real world? Let me ask. Do you know what I'm talking about? Melania is always in it for money, especially with the coin. Is SPX a safe coin? Well, it's safer than than anything we're looking at here, but it's still a meme coin. It's a lot higher in market cap though. I saw a really funny video. I can't play it though. It's so racist. Ever find a weird ass YouTube channel by accident? All the time. All the time. If you search things, you'll eventually find some weird channels. Not as much though, as because the algorithm's more catered to people that have a bunch of subscribers now. I forget what it was supposed like this. Not this pose, man. I'm gonna be seeing this in my nightmare. Oh, oh. If you bought this coin, but even if you bought this coin, you're part of the problem, honestly. You just stealing volume away. Melania got herself some nice new purses though with this drop. She was selling off for sure. When is Barron coin coming? Hopefully never. Hopefully that coin never comes, man. Because that would be another problem for the market. Military aid to Ukraine has been paused. Peter Schiff, Trump has pulled off the biggest crypto rug pull of all time. On his own coin you're talking about? I mean, 80% of the supply is locked, though. Come on. I mean, I can't defend Trump on that coin, though. Oh, not the way I drink. Come on, I have to drink like that, otherwise I'll get it'll get on my lip. Penny John, yeah, there actually was a Mike Johnson coin. Like, who's buying this? I remember tweeting. I was like, who's buying it? It's Mike Johnson coin. Benny Johnson is an Elon reply guy. Well, they're all Elon simps. All the bigger Republican accounts like that, they need to be. I mean, it's good for engagement. Yeah, I use OBS, man. Do I drink soda? Occasionally. Occasionally, Pepsi or used to drink when I was younger. I drank Dr Pepper, not much soda. Could we see Canada annexed this year? I mean, if it's not going to happen, but if we leave NATO and Canada gets angry, well, Canada doesn't want us invited to the G7, I guess. Not a great relationship with Canada, but it doesn't really matter. Would I be an Elon simp for money? I mean, it's not even that. I wouldn't be interested in putting in the work to be an Elon simp. I'm not putting in the work to be a simp for Elon. What, on X, on YouTube? I should stream a gym workout. I haven't worked out in a year and a half. It's going to be pretty hard to do that. It'd be hard to do that, honestly, man. Yeah, so here are the top 2 coins. Please, gay. Oh, Bill Nye. I wonder what he's saying about the climate. Yeah, climate change, Bill. Yep, there it is. The donors demand it. The donors demand the horrible climate change that is destroying the world because they say... Remember when Bill Nye changed his stance on chromosomes? I mean, you can go look it up. It's remarkable. Europe's defense company stocks going up. Not a good sign. Rewatching my dating videos. The story time videos. Yeah, I heard Bill Nye. No. You're right on that, by the way, on Bill Nye in real life. Apparently, he is an asshole in IRL. There were multiple people that said that. I saw it on Reddit, too, where people said they had bad IRL interactions. That's on Marist, the pollster. Not a good pollster, man. Liberal pollster. Dave Portnoy coin sucks. Which one? He's got like 10 of them. But they're all bad. Do you think we'll see raises in the cryptos Trump mentioned? I mean, there already were raises in all of those coins. Now, with the summit upcoming, the people are like, oh, sell the news. There's nothing to sell. The coins are already oversold. So, but the problem is we just had the situation where everything pumped for like 12 hours and then it dumped. So the summit might be that again. I saw a video of Bill Nye visiting an ark and trying to argue about God not being real. Elon's next baby is Grok. Is that the name of it? That's on the new American Communist Party. I think I've seen that Twitter account. Yeah. I don't have really any thoughts other than they're going to have no political power at all. Is Neil deGrasse... Well, Neil deGrasse Tyson is another one. These people get captured by the... And he's a legitimate scientist. They get captured by liberalism. And he was arguing that... Remember his debate with Ben Shapiro? it shouldn't be male and female. Like, this guy doesn't even believe this. It's just because there's so many wacko people that are just obsessed with trans, and if you're liberal, you have to believe in that. And so he goes out there and he argues it should be based off of like how much testosterone you have or your hormonal levels. That's it's not should not be based off of male or female. Okay. Let's not talk about bone density. Let's not talk about lung capacity. Like, dude, you're supposed to be a scientist. You're trying to like defend this weird cult liberalism bullshit. DG coin. You like Elon, but he has no ideas beyond 20th century sci-fi. What, Grok? Yeah, but what about X? His obsession with X. Thoughts on Dr. Oz? Has Dr. Oz been confirmed yet? He was not a very good candidate 2022. How do you lose to Fetterman? Merit Oz. Kanye coin launch poly market. Is it back up? Kanye coin launch in March 7th. I mean, maybe it will launch. I don't know. DG greed. Do you think crypto will bounce back here or go lower? I can't see it going much lower than this, but who knows? People are saying Bitcoin's going to go to like 75K. If that happened, you just got to laugh at that point. It's got to laugh. Fetterman refused. What do you mean refused to divest right before? Like he refused to debate? I mean, but you could tell with Fetterman in his interviews, it's pretty obvious. I mean, Greenland election. They're having their election. Trump should influence their election. Influence their election to put like an American puppet in and then have him leave. Have him vote for independence and then vote to join the United States. Whatever happened when we? I mean, we did influence Ukraine. You meant debate, yeah, but even still, bro, like there's got to be some level of realization with this guy. He cannot barely talk. Fetterman, but I guess he's liberal. And Oz was a bad candidate. What are you doing in America? Go back to South Africa. Oh my goodness. We've said that about so many different people. Now liberals agree with us about immigrants going back to their countries. It's great to have them on the anti-immigration team. They hacked the Greenland election with Starlink. Imagine. They would be like, this is an outrage. They're so important. Why is crypto in a dip right now? Because it's, who knows, man. They're like, oh, it's the market open, it's tariffs. It's the stock market opening on Monday is the reason it dips. Tariffs are the reason it dips. It's all crap. Not good. We got remigration Democrats. They're finally turned, but only on Elon Musk. Wait, only white people can be deported, right? With liberals, that's got to be it. That has to be the stipulation. Oh, we almost had it. We almost had it. It's just like when they say the country is made of immigrants. Yeah, they're all white people. The country was 90% white in 1950. Yeah, the country was made by immigrants. No, settlers made the country. And then the immigrants that came in were all white. Worst coin you've ever bought? Probably DJT 4700. I'll call it out. That coin. Fuck that coin. Biao Chang is another one. Hasan Piker suspended from Twitch. God damn it. I wanted to get my terrorism coverage. Where will I get my exclusive terrorism interviews now? Oh, no. Why the Houthis? I want to see the Houthis dance around with AK-47s. I can't get to see that anymore. I'm not allowed to see that now. Hasan got suspended. God damn it. You have to be patient as hell to repeat yourself. Well, people say the same news. That's the problem over and over again, so that I have to say I already covered it. Interesting how some conservatives who oppose aid to Ukraine also reject aid to Israel, creating an unexpected alliance with progressives who are pro-Palestine. Yeah, but for me, what do I think of it? I don't really have agreement with them. I don't like Palestine either. There's really not a lot of agreement. There are some conservative or right wing people that hate Israel to the point where they like really support Palestine, and so yeah, there can be some overlap in terms of that with like the Palestine support because of how much they despise Israel. Thoughts on the Islamization of Western Europe? Well, the number one most popular baby name in the UK was Muhammad. Although all they name all their kids Muhammad, but still, I mean that's like, I mean they're waking up slowly. That's why you see things like the AFD, Reform UK. But is it quick enough and is it radical enough is the question. But they're gonna have. I mean, this is what happens. They're like, oh my god, these right wing movements. Yeah, you've imported like a third of your population is now migrants from third world countries. You didn't think there was going to be a right wing, at least they were going to try and have a right wing party? Heaven for they're all Nazis. They don't want illegal immigration. They're so bad. They don't want their countries to be overrun by third world immigration. I mean, that really is horribly racist. Then they use the words like racist and or Nazi. March 5th, Mayor's Day. Can't wait to see the BS. Thank you for the donation, man. Any more news updates? Let's take a look. Yeah, they're showing these old videos of Putin with George Bush. You remember this? This is when they said anything on the internet is, oh, you go to jail for anything you say on the internet. There was a car attack today in Germany. Today or I mean, you lose track of how many there are. They don't even need to be right wing. They can be center to the left parties to address one particular issue. Why can't they even do that? Because that is the issue. I mean, if you are, that doesn't, for them, it doesn't align. Their political structure is so to where if you're tough on immigration, that's automatically right wing. There's no, oh, I'm still center left, but I'm tough on immigration. That doesn't exist. It's like liberals in the United States. You'll get some of these liberals that are more moderate that start like Anna Kasparian or Jank that start turning, and then the base, the rabid base, is like, no, now you're Republican, now you're an enabler to a racist. There's no nuance at all within their parties, especially in Europe. It's probably worse. Putin has aura. Yeah, I mean, Putin is a badass. There's no doubt about it. 60 minutes to a solid set. Did Vance a solid with the segment? Was this like a hit pitch piece against Vance? What are the odds of NATO enacting Article 6? I don't even think there's a market. Ukraine joins NATO. That's just a dumb thing to bet on. NATO EU troops fighting in Ukraine. 17% chance. US leaving NATO. 13% chance by June 30th. Any country leaving NATO in 2025, it's the United States. 24% chance. Do I still do college football content? Yeah, I mean, it's not college football season, though. I mean, I do tend to still do some college football content. Who bets on this shit, man? 289 tweets? Oh, that's over a week. They've been protesting. A lot of people are out protesting. They protest Trump. They protest supporting Ukraine. They protest whatever they can against them. It's a waste of time for them. Utah has been going to shit recently. People really were kind of picking at like, what the fuck happened to Utah? Because Utah really didn't shift to the right at all, and especially with the suburbs in Utah. It's probably liberals' migration from California. I mean, it was bound to trickle over because it happened to Colorado heavily. Latest on the Epstein files. Pam Bondi is going to have to release something. Pam Bondi needs to say something about the supposed 2,000 files she was given. That's what it is. Am I going to watch March Madness? Yeah, I'll definitely watch a lot of March Madness. U.S. leaves NATO, then Germany, Japan, and Italy form an alliance. Well, did you see there was a select number of countries that didn't support sending troops to Ukraine, and it was like Italy, Poland, and the United States. There might be some type of relationship there that could be worked out if we leave NATO, but there probably is still going to be relationships with the European powers, but it wouldn't be like a NATO thing. You just don't want to be tethered to that Article 5. Did you hear about Thomas Crooks? There was another person involved in the Trump shooting. That story is pathetic. There's multiple people, I'm sure. I mean, that's a story that would have to possibly also include some type of Secret Service issue. That's the main thing I'm looking at. Obviously, Crooks is kids. The idea that the kid's like 100 pounds just waltzes up there, la-di-da-di-da, aims in at Trump from like 60 yards or whatever. We don't need to be allied to the leftist EU countries. Makes sense. Yeah. My question is, will liberals try and get us back into NATO? Could you imagine, man? But you are right. From a right-wing perspective, those people don't align with what we think. Why would we defend them? I mean, I don't want Russia taking over all of Europe, but that's more of a Europe problem. Diversity will make Israel stronger and better. I can sense the sarcasm based on their lack of it. Megyn Kelly is a fraud. What? You're mad because she criticized Andrew Tate, bro. That's why you're angry. Let's be honest, dude. You can be honest. It's a sad day. I mean, this coin has actually gone up. It's just making newer lows. That's the problem. Could you see a civil war? It'd be very unlikely, very unlikely. But there could be certain circumstances if something happened to Trump that would put it on the brink of a civil war. It'd probably be more localized fighting in cities, I think. Are you going to live stream the State of the Union tonight? Yeah, I should just... What I'm going to do is I'm going to go live at 7, and then we'll see if, like, other big influencers are streaming it. I'll be able to stream it. The problem is it is very touchy on... Sometimes they'll take off certain influencers when they stream things and then leave others up. Because I got left up, but other influencers got taken down during the last one. And my chat was telling me everyone was getting taken down, but mine was left up. That was during the inauguration. So I'll probably try to stream it. It's not like they give me a copyright strike or anything. They just, if something like that happens, they'll just take it down. Making lower lows and lower highs. Yeah, it's like a death spiral. It's a death chart. This is like the ultimate death chart. It needs to break out. Break out over 105K. Is Megyn pro-Israel? I would imagine yes. Right after I sell Epstein coin, he'll be arrested on a beach in Israel. He faked his death. Imagine. I sell it and then it goes to like 50 million. I would start a villain arc or something. I mean, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, and every other gender that absolutely exists. Whoa, you.
And every other gender that absolutely exists, I give you.
Which ones? I mean, that's kind of what they have to say because there's really no specification. Are you kidding me? On the Statue of Liberty, is this AI? That's AI. There was this pathetic AI of Zelensky telling Trump to like go fuck himself. I gotta show this. I think it's in my bookmarks. It's hilariously fake. Have you guys seen this Oscars in 2014 with the pizza party?
And say that because I have this crazy idea that I will order pizza, and so if I do, I don't want it to go to waste. Who will eat pizza if I? Jennifer? Yes. Harrison? Yes. Yes. All right. Too large? What do you think? I'm going to order some pizza. That's what I'll do. So I borrowed Pharrell's hat, and I thought I'd pass it around and get some money for the pizza, because nobody ever really, what do you have, Harvey? 200?
200.
Oh, there's Harvey.
All right. Oh, it's a start.
Let's see. What do you have, John? Would you have 20? Kevin?
20.
There's Kevin.
Thanks so much.
It's just a weird clip.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Ellen got canceled and then fled to the UK with her girlfriend.
Guess what? Pizza's here.
But it's like they keep this going. Like they keep this segment going like for too long. Now we got pizza. Like then she's like force feeding them the pizza.
Backstage. Okay. So we have just vegetables with like tomato sauce. We have cheese. We have different kinds. Who's hungry? Who's gonna eat on the side?
She's like demanding who's gonna have the pizza.
Cheese,
like this
cheese.
is an Oscars.
Yeah. Julia wants cheese. Who's your favorite movie star? They're here. Who do you want to talk to? The whole thing? All right, great. And then I don't have any money. Who here has Sandy? Where's Harvey Weinstein? Harvey.
Just the context of it. Where is Harvey? Dude, this is kind of funny how fake this is.
Breaking.
This is the problem. Wall Street, brother, you've got 1.6 million. This is totally fake. It's not even close to being real.
Breaking news. A diplomatic firestorm has erupted after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky was caught on camera delivering an unfiltered response to Donald Trump. As he arrived at 10 Downing Street for high-stakes talks with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, a reporter asked about Trump's latest remarks on Ukraine. Zelensky, smirking, muttered just loud enough to be heard. The clip has since gone viral.
The red circle, the beep. Yeah, this is just one of those. The beep.
To Donald Trump. As he arrived at 10 Downing Street for high-stakes talks with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, a reporter asked about Trump's latest remarks on Ukraine. Zelensky, smirking, muttered just loud enough to be heard. The clip has since gone viral, sending shockwaves across global.
What if Zelensky actually said that?
Politics.
What if Zelensky was just like, fuck him? Oh man. Zelensky was just like, fuck him. Yeah, that's real smart. And then they have to put I mean, people believe this. 32,000 likes. Come on. This didn't even get ratioed. Thanks for the red circle. Wait, someone told me crypto was tanking again. You're joking, right? You gotta be trolling. I look like a bit. Oh, there's another sell-off. There's another sell-off. Oh, there's another sell-off. If Trump sees that clip, imagine Trump tweets it. Trump will post it on Truth Social. Zelensky's just walking in downtown London. What do you think of Trump? Fuck him. Your liberal aunt posted that video. Zelensky got him. Just got home from work. What's the big news? The United States has cut off funding to Ukraine. The United States is going to be possibly doing a minerals deal with Russia and Putin. They're trying to have a good relationship with Putin. They're switching over to a respectable country like Russia, and this is what has to happen. Dude, this market is horrible. I can't even check. I haven't checked my portfolio in 3 weeks, and it's gonna have to be a while before I check it. It's gonna have to be. There's gonna have to the COPE session. I mean, this can't even be a bull market. I mean, you could say with Bitcoin, it's still a bull market for a lot of these altcoins. Because with Bitcoin, if you zoom out, it still is. Like, it just did a one. You got to be kidding me, man. Really, Eric Trump? We went to we went from 85 to 94 back to 83. We're back to square one. It's even worse. I mean, this is even the this is some problems with this, man. Didn't Putin endorse Kamala? Yeah, it was kind of like a joke though. It was because everyone thinks Putin and Trump like each other, so you're not going to endorse Trump. And it was like, oh, I'm endorsing Kamala because she's easier to manipulate, basically, is what it was. But it wasn't. Eric Trump needs to say. I think we should just stop having Eric Trump say stuff. It was better without it. I mean, it's like every time he says something, it goes down. Why is Cat Turd popular? Who knows? He's a boomer influencer. I mean, he met Trump. You remember that? Least charismatic Trump child. Well, I mean, it would be Eric. But Barron hasn't said a word. Literally hasn't said a word. Zionist Republicans are a dying breed. Well, I mean, they're still they're all of Congress. I know what you're saying. Younger people are less like that. It is shifting a bit, but it's going to be a while, I feel like. Who do you want for governor of Florida? Donalds or DeSantis? Yeah, Donalds. I mean, the Casey DeSantis thing has gotten weird. But I you know, with something like that, DeSantis continues to just butt heads with MAGA, and it's happening again now with his wife. Barron unspoken Riz. Yeah, what do they call it? Aura? That's what he's got. Got some aura. I'll give Barron that. Imagine Barron's the one that's been manipulating the market, probably. I'm getting sick of that kid, honestly. That kid's losing us money. That kid has lost us money. I'm getting angry. I mean, a lot of these are not even memes. They have utility coins. Oh, they got him. They got him. That's great editing. They got him. Andrew Cuomo running. I mean, Andrew Cuomo needs to just give it a rest, man. Especially after the COVID stuff. The best coin for your gay uncle to buy, that would be Are You Gay? Why Are You Gay coin. Yeah, this coin, it looks like this is an amazing chart. This is the accumulation period. No, I'm kidding. Don't buy this. Don't worry, guys. It's just an accumulation window. It's just a correction. It's just a correction. Do you think there's a higher chance of World War III or Canada becoming a state? Canada becoming a state over World War III. Oh my goodness, I just hit my toe. I just hit 2 of my toes on the ground. I was like, thought it wasn't gonna hurt. Oh, get your autograph here. Sign it. Yes. What are you, evil scum? You're signing away death. What if someone's like to shush? You may not want to do that. Trump just doubled tariffs on China from 10% to 20%. He's going all in with these tariffs. This economy needs to improve. It's the 5th bear trap. Yeah, it's another bear trap, don't worry. Just cope it through. BTC is the dial-up internet of crypto. Yeah, but it's more so like it's just gold. It's just the gold version. It's like it's just valuable. It's valuable because there's a finite amount of it. Countries are adopting it, so it's understandable. What's with the Daddy Trump nickname? I thought Andrew Tate called himself that. I don't know about Trump. Protests happening in Iran. Over what? Financial crisis. Yeah, we don't have any parts of this, man. The United States has 0 parts of this. Look at Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum's chart is horrible. Is Ethereum down again? Down 16%. Like, look at Ethereum. Oh my, that's a year chart on a bull run. This is a new low now for Ethereum. A new yearly low, at least within the last year. Man, this is a low for the first, like, December of 2023. Everything is down. I mean, this is the tariffs. This is tariffs 100%. This is a reaction to the tariffs. I mean, I thought it was priced in with the last fall like 2 hours ago. So we had a fall like 3 hours ago, and then I get on and there's another fall. Some conservatives label pro-Palestine views as anti-Semitic, playing the identity politics they criticize for liberty. Yeah, I mean, people on both sides do that when you're talking about anti-Semitic. Well, they say you know, if you're pro-Palestine, you're pro-terrorist, basically. They probably think it's a little bit different than criticizing someone for, like, racism. That would probably be the retort by Republicans that criticize, like, Palestine. It's like terrorist sympathizers is what they say. Doge is down at, what is Doge at? Like 20 cents now? Doge is under 20 cents? I guess it went under in February as well. I mean, I don't pay a huge amount of attention to Doge, but I mean, this wasn't even we didn't even have any relief. It was like a fake relief. Why would tariffs affect crypto? Well, they affect the stock market, and in return, it affects crypto. Get into George Droid coin. I mean, that coin's is that like 12 million? Trump gave us good crypto news to offset the tariff dumps, but it just made huge volatile swing. I mean, maybe, but it's like these tariff dumps are. But we already should have had a positive correction, anyways, because the markets were dumped. It should have already happened. It shouldn't take Trump saying something about crypto strategic reserve to do it. Buy Doge tonight on stream. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. I mean, I don't have capital. I'm not gonna do that. I wouldn't buy Doge anyways. I mean, I think Doge. It's hard to even predict anymore because these coins are so destroyed. I said $2 for Doge this cycle. The negotiating tactic. Well, you think he's gonna not do it tomorrow? I mean, but how like these swings are just crazy, really. They're a private investigator has uncovered evidence that Thomas Crooks didn't act alone and was part of a criminal network. Least surprising thing ever. If you don't think there was a conspiracy to kill Trump, I mean, of course there was. Pam Bondi, Cash Patel, do I think they'll release the COVID files? Maybe a good buying opportunity for COVID coin. Is there a COVID coin? I mean, I haven't heard a single thing about COVID files. The problem is they're not off to the best start. COVID-19 on base. This is the only one I'm really seeing that has any type of volume in it. It's on base. I do love base, but this is like no, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it with any of this stuff. Anything related to COVID there. Kind of bearish that Trump tweets about a strategic reserve and it retraced the whole pump on Sunday. What the tariffs did? Because, I mean, it was already... I think this has to be the tariffs, but it did completely retrace. I was going to come on here and say that it retraced 100%, but it hadn't. But now it has since I came on. 14? Oh, that might just because it was updating the daily, so... But Honda is going to start making Civics in the U.S. because of tariffs. Well, that's the reason they're in place. We're getting tired of waiting. Golden age, the golden age, No, I like Trump. I do like Trump. I think the economy will be a better spot. The golden age is here. Base coins hold up well during these dumps. I'm bullish on base. I like base. I got to get more base coins, man, but... How low do you think Ethereum can go? It just broke a 1.5 year low, I think. It hasn't been this low since December of from that chart that I saw, like December of 2023. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what it's saying. Ethereum needs a quick rebound. All these coins need to rebound quickly. Did you see the Taiwan semiconductor company investing? Yeah, 100 billion. I tweeted about it. Very, very critical because, you know, Biden did that investment deal with the CHIPS Act, and they're like, oh my God, it's the... Think about it. Whenever you talk to liberals and they say, what is Biden's best accomplishment? They're like, the CHIPS and a Jobs Act or whatever. Yeah, but he got no money. It was supposed to be a $50 billion investment into building semiconductor chips in the U.S. They raised barely anything. Meanwhile, Trump gets Taiwan to make the chips in the United States for a $100 billion investment into factories and developing the chips. We need the chips made in the United States because we can't rely on Taiwan with China potentially taking over Taiwan. It can't be a 10% drop. It's already been baked in. That's, yeah, if there's a 10% drop, we're not... These coins... I mean, Bitcoin could handle it. Bitcoin could go to like 75K and still be okay, I think. Not much talk about Japan. They seem like good allies. Yeah, Japan. I think the United States is still going to have a. I mean, you have to have a decent relationship with Japan. They're a Pacific state. You've got China right there. Japan and South Korea. Will China have a response to Trump's newly named 20% tariffs? Probably. Reciprocal. Didn't they do that back when Trump first put the tariffs on in January? Thoughts on Melania talking to you? I didn't hear what she said. What'd she say? You think Trump will treat tomorrow like a rally? Well, yeah, it's like a joint session. It's not even an official State of the Union. So I wonder how. I'm guessing it'll probably be like a State of the Union. I mean, the State of the Unions are just you just get to brag for an hour straight as president. So that's basically what it is. Which Bitcoin would go to 20K so you could own a whole Bitcoin? I remember Bitcoin was like 3K, 2K. Because I remember looking at the chart when it was like that. Originally in 2017 and then with the crypto crash. It is just crazy with crypto how these coins can still pump. I mean, we're not seeing the generational pumps that we saw like 4 or 5 months ago. But even this coin, I mean, even this coin goes to 30 million. But then they dump it. He'll mention Elon. Yeah, he'll mention Doge. He'll brag about Doge for sure. You saw Bitcoin at $400 on Silk Road. Really? Yeah, that's what they used. DG3. A valuable asset. Yeah, DG3. Yeah, this dude was a wacko trying to recruit Americans to join the Ukrainian military. What in the hell? And what is he in jail right now? It's actually worse than before the pump. That is true. It has gone down lower. Someone set fire to Tesla charging stations. What are the odds Trump announces a U.S. invasion of Russia? 0. Thoughts on World War III scenario? Russia versus Europe, China versus Taiwan, North Korea versus South Korea, South Africa Civil War against. Yeah, those are a lot of smaller, contain. Definitely, I think China, it wouldn't be against Taiwan. It would be mainly against Pacific states. They would want to get significant influence, not over just Taiwan, but over other islands in the Pacific. Russia versus Europe. I would imagine it would end pretty poorly for Russia. I mean, unless nuclear bombs get involved, which would destroy everything. I mean, maybe there would be some peace settlement if they were able to get like a certain amount of land back in Eastern Europe. But I don't know. I mean, like if you look at the military combined, I think Europe can handle their own against. Again, the problem is nobody wants to fight for those European countries. You have all the new immigrants who say why would I fight for a country that's not mine? You have all the white people in the country that say you hate us. You're trying to. I mean, why are you bringing all these immigrants in? So they're already having problems even being able to supply. Those European countries are going to have problems supplying troops. Thoughts on if World War III would happen? Well, it depends just how bad World War III gets. If nukes are involved or not, it changes everything. More likely to invade Mexico than... Yeah, we're never going to invade Russia. I mean, that's just... We would be more likely to invade Mexico, but we're not even invading Mexico. I know Trump wants to... There's some actual news on the cartels. I don't know what it was, but it's like... There's like news on Trump Mexico or something. Oh, so Trump confirmed it.
Canada and Mexico to make a deal before midnight, and should we expect those Chinese tariffs, the extra 10%, to take
no room left for Mexico or for Canada? No, the tariffs, they're all set. They go into effect tomorrow.
Mr. President, just to follow up on my colleague's question.
And just so you understand, vast amounts of fentanyl have poured into our country from Mexico, and
what is it? It's glitching out. Did I cover the where you say you talk about the Taiwan thing, the semiconductor? Yeah, I covered it. You took advice not to buy Bitcoin when it was $100, listening to Peter Schiff. Yeah, and he still thinks he's like, oh, I got it now. Now it's like the Buttcoin people on Reddit. Now it's down. I got it. It's like if you just would have bought it when you first started butting it, you'd be a millionaire. Is the combine dead? Yeah, but that's what happens. These players get softer. They don't participate. It's just like players not playing in all-star games. They just, they're just like, I could get injured. A fly could land on me and I could fucking choke to death. I mean, that's what everything with these pampered players. I might pull a hamstring because a fucking groundhog molests my leg or something. I mean, that's what these players, it's like, they're not going to do anything. Midnight they start. No, the State of the Union is not tonight, man. State of the Union will be tomorrow at 9, so tomorrow at this time. Yeah, I mean, I'll go live at 7 tomorrow, same time, and I'll either just stream the State of the Union or I'll just log off and watch the State of the Union myself. Or the joint address, I guess it's a joint address. Tariffs will be glorious. Well, I mean, that's... Hopefully they end up working out. They're tanking the markets right now. Can't break the stream streak. Yeah, no, I won't break. It is hilarious. It's not even a... It's like a 9 streak. We act like I've been streaming for a year straight. It's like 9 days. Let's just act like it's just this huge monumental thing. Like, this is so historic. This streak is just unbelievable. Hey man, what's up? Oh, you got 100K subscribers, man. You got a big following, I can tell, because you got the check mark. Who will the Browns draft? I think they're going to take probably a defensive player. They might trade down. New Seltzer poll. Walls at 40. Yeah, I mean, Seltzer probably loves Walls. Walls up by 3. Vivek, how is he doing so far? He started his campaign. He's getting a lot of hate, honestly. Every time I stream, well, I don't know. Last night it was a lot better. Last night the markets didn't tank, but honestly, I have had some tough luck with these streams with the market conditions. It's like, because I never check my phone, and then I'll check my phone after the stream and be like, I just got hit with a, like Trump said, you get dropped with a bomb drops on your head. Remember Trump? What if anything? What if a bomb dropped on your head? The YouTube Cal Ripken. Well, we will look back and remember. I'll be like, remember my stream streak? That was a legendary time. Update on Canada. They're putting tariffs on Canada. And Canada is trying to act all strong and tough, and they're going to do reciprocal tariffs on the United States. They're going to have to be a deal. Canada is going to get hit really hard with these tariffs. The liberals are going to say, well, it's horrible for the markets, but it's going to be worse for Canada. Crypto bear market begins now. Come on, man. You can't talk like that. It doesn't make any sense for it to start. It doesn't align with the 4-year cycle. Bitcoin still looks good as long as I think it stays above 75K. It looks good. Oh, it keeps dropping. Streaming Trump's speech tomorrow could be good views. Yeah. That's going to be great views for me, guys. There'll be a bunch of bitch boys in the chat probably tomorrow. If I do get a lot of views, I'll say that. But that could be good views, man. I could get a few thousand if I'm able to stream it. Get a few thousand people. But I mean, it's just going to be sitting me in a corner just watching it. Just like the debates. This is all because of fentanyl. Now, the tariffs in Canada are not because of fentanyl. It doesn't justify the tariffs. I think Trump is trying to squeeze Canada. For what reason? I mean, I know the Trump supporters are now saying it's a troll. He doesn't want Canada as a 51st state. I don't know. I mean, that Greenland coin was going up. I'm pretty pissed off because I'm not in the coin. I probably tanked again. I mean, it's 13%. It was, I think, around 120, so it's down a little bit, but... Stephen A. Smith ain't run. Yeah, Stephen A. is like... Stephen A., tell me what the Fourth Amendment is. I don't think you could do it. '51st state? What? Canada? I don't think it's gonna happen, man. Oprah Winfrey VP with Stephen A. The ultimate power couple. After a week, will Canada come crawling to Trump for a better trade? I mean, and that might it might not be a week. It might be longer than a week. But I think that's the idea. Like, this isn't going to be a long-term thing. Because I don't think Canada can... I guess they could endure it, but it would hurt significantly. So then Canada would probably have to try and renegotiate their trade deal. And it says market extreme fear. I don't know about this greed and fear index, though. Yeah, we need the tariffs to be lifted. We lost all of our money. We lost everything. We need, thanks to Pam Bondi, thanks to this tariff situation, we need the crypto we need the crypto ball with the crypto, whatever the fuck what is it called? The crypto meeting. We need to go well. We need something. Am I covering the new crypto reserve? Well, I mean, we got the news that the new crypto reserve was coming. Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and everything just tanked, unfortunately, today. Yeah, I never really courted annexing Canada. I said it wasn't a good idea. D-Man, you're pissed off because you heard the new announcement about no tax. Did you guys hear about no taxes on crypto? No taxes. No taxes on all of crypto. That's the new rumor. So at least we got no taxes. We can take out our $20 after losing everything. We got no taxes. Do you agree with the tariffs against Canada? Well, I mean, it depends what Trump wants. It's like we already have a good trade deal with Canada. It's a disruption, but Trump can do whatever he wants. It's not my decision, but I thought maybe delay it again, but. What do you think about Patel and Bondi not acting? Yeah, I think Bondi, definitely Bondi is having a really rough week. Patel is getting some hate too. They're going to have to come out with something. I don't know what they're going to come out with though. So it's a crypto summit. Oh, the crypto summit. You know what? Let me make sure that's on here. Trump's crypto summit. And it tanked in price. Just like a... The logo is literally just a fucking announcement. The logo is words announcing the summit. This is how bad these coins have gotten. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a valuable asset. This is real valuable. Hey, Typhoon, put the fries in the bag, bruh. What are you talking about, bruh? Go look at my views. You're gonna be putting the fries in the bag. to the moon. Yeah, it's gonna go up. Don't worry. Bondi is all talk. You're saying me to the moon? I like that. I like that username. I like the username, man. Don't invest in memes tied to a single event. Depends if you're able to front run them or not. If you can front run them, it could be something. I mean, I understand because the coins is useless after the event, but. Trudeau is gone on Sunday. Someone took 200 million calls on Bitcoin, 50x leverage before Trump tweets, pump and dump. Yeah, I know. It's probably Eric. I think it was Eric or Don Jr. I mean, or Barron. Summit coin. Yeah, but it's even more lame to have just a screenshot. Trump coin is under $12 now. Yeah, the Democrats. I mean, but this happens with Republicans too. But this is the economy. So you can see this fairly good, fairly good, fairly good, fairly good, fairly good. Oh, Trump's in, not good. It's a legit drop off the day he gets inaugurated. He's like, Democrat president, fairly good, fairly good, fairly good, fairly good, fairly good. No. Thoughts on the odds of firing someone? Yeah, I think Bondi probably gets fired if it happens. But let's see what ends up getting. She's going to have to comment on it at some point, hopefully soon. Super Action General, what's up, man? Yeah, Tim Pool, Memecoin launch, Beanie Coin. He's like, guys, this is a valuable asset. Invest at your own risk. This is a valuable digital asset. Yeah, that's a nice name. That's a nice name. I like that. Imagine Hunter Biden versus Don Jr. in 2028. They're both on meth. They're like, oh, on the debate stage. Which crypto app do you use? I use a Phantom and Uniswap. But the thing that I was on was a Gecko terminal. You need to double down on Epstein files, crypto. Oh, dude, I've already been beaten to hell on that coin. I don't think it's I don't think that's a good idea. I'm still yeah, I mean, it's only 2 hours, I think. I started at 7:15. Yeah, normally I go 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. Who likes Crystal Ball? What your name and your kid Crystal Ball is okay. Like, it took me a while to put that together. Crystal Ball. That's a this is a good chat, man. This is a good chat. I'm excited about Hasan being banned. Well, no, I get some serious. I get my terrorism information from that. I'm very disappointed. Will you do some driving? Yeah, it's not even a secret channel, dude. It's just like a secondary channel, just in case. I guess something happens to this one, or it gets to the point where I can't really interact with chat anymore. You're gonna name your kid Tariff? That's like an artsy name that people would actually use. Tariff, like a dude name. Am I still holding NASDAQ? Yeah, I am. Yeah, now Kanye's definitely not going to release his coin. Imagine if Kanye released his coin yesterday, the drop it would have had today. But they're going to wait now. Heard a rumor I'm actually blonde, but I dye my hair red. Yeah, that is true. Ethan Klein mentally ill. Well, he has some problems with Hasan Piker, I guess. He has some serious issues. Because, I mean, you know, that relationship was never going to work out. Hasan's fans just vehemently hate Israel. And so Ethan Klein is Jewish. Do the math. Yeah, it's not going to end well. (9/11) files. I mean, we have to get through these Epstein, whatever happens with the Epstein files first before we hear about the 9/11 files. Diddy trial is coming. Yeah, you know how the courts work. It takes forever. Are you related to Conan? That liberal? Is Conan liberal? I don't even know. No, I'm not related to Conan. Imagine Fetterman debating for president in basketball shorts. Imagine Fetterman debating in general. Yeah. Good luck, buddy. Good luck, big fella. Look at Polymarket. There's really not much on Polymarket. I mean, it's Oh, here we go. Which party will win the popular vote in the Canadian election? Conservative, like 75-25. So the Conservatives should win. We expect that, though. Poly market, is it the best? I mean, you could argue the other. I mean, you can't even bet in the United States. I just use it just to look at certain things because it's interesting, because it has political odds. Not even the original Fetterman. Dude looks like a clone. Well, now he's more conservative, I guess, a little bit. That's some conservatives like him. Like, look at this. How much does it even cost for a 600-point boost? That's like $6,000, I think, honestly. Make crypto great again. Now, this is a very, very real coin. This is the only 9,000. Well, this actually has a decent chart. That's a 1-minute chart, never mind. This is a very original type coin. This is only the 3,000th Trump coin that's been done. Squeeze is not even, it's organically on there. Zelensky, here you go, Zelensky. Trying to get money in crypto, good for him. I look up D-MAGA just for the hell of it. D-MAGA, a relic of a past. A relic of a past, a sad update. Look up Fartcoin. Yeah, Fartcoin is not doing well. Yeah, this coin is gonna explode. This coin literally reached 80. Wait, it reached 80 million. I mean, it's crazy. And then it doesn't do anything. I don't think it reached 8. It might have. I don't know. That was during a much better time in the market, though. Did you sell your D-MAGA? Yeah, a while ago I sold it. I just gave up on it. I mean, I hope it does well, but I sold my D-MAGA a while ago. But I was in it for like a good 7 months, honestly. Maybe 5 months. I sold it like somewhere like in here. Somewhere after the election, like around here. And then it did go up for a little bit because this was right before Trump launched his coin, and then he launched it and it just tanked the price. Where do you purchase base from? On Uniswap, what coins on base? Oh my god. Yeah, Black Hitler, huh? Here's that Black Devil coin. This coin will probably do well. They've done a good job building this coin. Like, this is a really good chart. Really, really good chart for, and I don't have any of this coin. I'm just saying it's a very good chart for a coin that's in a terrible market right now. Imagine you bought down here. That never happens. How many kids does Tate have? I don't know. Does anyone know how many kids Tate has? How many baby mamas he has? Wait a second. Oh, that's a billion?
Should that be concerning to Americans?
Said what?
Should that be concerning to Americans?
Read the statement.
That Russia says that your administration's foreign policy is, quote, largely in line with their vision.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think it takes two to tango, and you're going to have to make a deal with Russia, and you're going to have to make a deal with Ukraine. You're going to have the assent, and you're going to have the consent from the European nations, because I think that's important, and from us. I think everybody has to get into a room, so to speak, and we have to make a deal. And the deal can be made very fast. It should not be that hard a deal to make. It can be made very fast. Now, maybe somebody doesn't want to make a deal. And if somebody doesn't want to make a deal, I think that person won't be around very long. That person will not be listened to very long. Because I believe that Russia wants to make a deal. I believe certainly the people of Ukraine want to make a deal. They've suffered more than anybody else. We talk about suffering. They've suffered. But if you think about it, under President Bush, they got Georgia, right? Russia got Georgia. Under President Obama, they got a nice big submarine base, a nice big chunk of land where they have their submarines. You know that, right? Crimea. Under President Trump, they got nothing. And under President Biden, they tried to get the whole thing. They tried to get the whole big. Well,
Trump's right. You have to be able to have a cordial relationship with both. Liberals clearly weren't going to have a decent enough relationship with Russia to be able to talk. There was never going to be any peace deal with liberals because they didn't want to communicate with Russia. If Donald Trump wants a strong relationship with Russia, would he just leave NATO? Well, he might leave NATO. That's the point. But no, I hear what you're saying. He would have done it in 2018, 2019. So David Axelrod, the Obama personnel dude. Yeah, that dude's a clown. On CNN. Trump froze all aid to Ukraine today, yes.
Ukraine, the whole thing. If I didn't get in here, they would have gotten the whole thing. So I can only say you can go back to Bush, you can go back to Obama, and go back to Biden. They took a lot. The only one they didn't get, you know what I gave them? I gave them anti-tank missiles. That's what I gave them. I gave them sanctions on Russia. I gave them javelins. You know the javelins? You know when they took out all those tanks? You know the tanks were heading to Kiev by the hundreds, and they were unstoppable. And I gave them javelins. So, I really, Putin is the one that will tell you this has not been so good for them. The fact is that I just want fairness. I want fairness. But think of it. I gave Russia nothing except grief. I gave them nothing. I gave them sanctions and javelins. That's what I gave them. Obama gave them sheets, and you heard that statement before. It's a very famous. Trump gave them javelins, and Obama gave them sheets, and then they say how close I am to Russia. And let me tell you, we have to make a deal because there are a lot of people being killed that shouldn't be killed. But remember, Trump gave them nothing, and the other presidents gave them a lot. They gave them everything.
Right.
My colleague's question.
Oh my goodness, this is exactly what I've been saying. Yes, they do need. You're insinuating you want escalation if you want Ukraine to win. You have to have escalation. That's the only way. This is correct. I mean, that's what they're talking about. A javelin coin. I mean, the market's so messed up. I don't even think any coin would do well. I mean, it's just it's the same chart over and over again. At least during a better market, you get some of those coins that with phrases they'll pump to 10 million. Now they'll go to 100K. They go to 100K and stop. What are you talking about? 250K on tonight's stream? Yeah, that would crash the stream, man. I should have tweeted this out. That's the thing is, I'll say a bunch of shit, but then I forget to tweet it. I'll say shit in my videos, I forget to tweet it. Who do you think gets rid of the tariffs first, Canada or Mexico? I mean, I would imagine, well, it depends what Trump wants from the countries specifically. I mean, I would probably say Canada would probably be able to get rid of theirs first before Mexico. Mexico is their country's in a worse spot. So Canada would do a deal, but I don't know. Maybe Canada thinks they have leverage. They want to fight it. They want to galvanize together. because they were the ones that got threatened with invasion, not Mexico. Or it wasn't even it's not an invasion, it's just like an economic takeover. If David gave me a gift, what would I do? It would be it would be multiple gifts. It would be a Christmas experience for me. I like strawberries. Good time to buy XRP. I don't even check what XRP does, bro. But let's see let's see what XRP went down to 227. It had it almost fully retraced itself. Yeah, I mean it's not surprising. Any other news? I mean, we got pretty much most of it, honestly. Senate blocks bill aimed at transgender athletes. I mean, what is this? 51 votes out of 60. I mean, what do the liberals say about this, though? Like, is there a stipulation in it or something? This is an 80-20 issue, right? 79%. Sometimes we get liberals replying about what... PBD got a car. He bought someone a car. PBD is obsessed with gifts. I mean, it's not surprising. Why did it not pass? I don't know. I'm wondering if there's something in the bill or something. I mean... Oh my goodness. 51-45. Wait, you like this kid? Remember when this kid he came out Tesla the Elon the Elon gotta have the Elon stuff. Oh, there's Elon. What is this, man?
Von einem Irrenarzt mit Zwangsjacke, der versucht.
Is it drag? The Tesla. I did not expect that when I saw it. I had to just... Yep, that's an Elon reply guy. Oh, look, it's a swastika with an American flag. Oh, look, Elon wants to get all the bad people out of Germany. He's so stupid. The ADF wants to remove all the bad criminals. They're so racist. Like, look at this drag. Tesla reveal? Yeah, the Cybertruck. The influencers, remember? Hold on, you gotta see this. This was a good meme. Imagine someone showed this to Elon. The final boss. The final boss is Lex Friedman. The final bosses. But where are the women? I mean, where's Ashley St. Clair? It might have been done before. Yeah, there's a Ian. You know you've made it when you have reply guys. Well, yeah, what are they called? Orbiters? I think that's what Destiny calls it, when you have orbiters or something. people that orbit around you because you generate so many views, and then just a weird relationship. The guy in the bottom left stole your profile picture. Wait, you use this profile picture of this dude? Dude, why do you use... Dude, this is weird. No, I know you're talking about this thing, but imagine you use this. Libs of TikTok. Tiffany Wong, when you need her, she's got to be at the front. Yeah, well, she had a falling out with Elon. She was like, my check is... Like, look at this dude. This dude, like, what happened to him? What is this head? You look like you're about to join the Ukrainian military to fight Russia. Now Lex Freeman is getting hate from, like, liberals. Apparently, Lex Freeman blocks everyone. Everybody gets blocked. Yeah, there you are. There you are, man. I see you. You've got a good account. Shitpost Gateway. Well, you got a nice account there. You got a good job. You use the cool profile picture. Yeah, you want to see something interesting, actually. So I had to change. I changed my username to this. DJingZ, just because the actual name is not available. But like, take a look at this. This is a bit disturbing. This is, somebody took my previous username, and now they just have it, and they're claiming it's my official account. And they're gaining followers somehow. They've gained followers. They're gonna tweet something bad, and it's not me. I mean, this is my official account. Come on, bro. Oh, do not follow this account. It's not you. It's somebody took my previous name. Would you interview Elon? Yeah, that would be a great interview. Just an odd situation. Imagine they start tweeting out some shit. Yeah, this has been a common thing. Like, I feel like Grant Cardone just... Is this not the most normie thing you could tweet imaginable? Like, I understand the sentiment, but like, isn't literally everyone saying the biggest threat is within? That's like a Joe Rogan quote from 2017. It's gonna be a rug pull. There's not enough followers, though. They don't have enough followers. The X account might launch a meme coin. They don't have the followers, man. You're not gonna get anything with 52 followers. It's true. No, guys. I think it's true. I've just seen it so many. I've seen it so. I should rephrase. I think this is true. Like, because of how just the vessel of the United States and how powerful we are, other countries and also where we're located are not the biggest concern. But I agree. But I've seen this sentiment so many times, like in the past 7 years. China is our biggest threat. Adversary, you could say they're the biggest adversary for sure. But I mean, that's just looking at any metrics will tell you China's the biggest adversary. Just launched DG4. It's a valuable asset, man. That's a volatile asset. Let me get my hands on that. That sounds very impressive. Ryan Day on the hot seat. Come on now. Ryan Day loses to Michigan. It's not going to be good, but... Patrick Bet David tweet. Yeah, he's probably angry about... He's probably coming off a high off the podcast. What is this?
in America.
Are you sure they know who I am? I don't think anyone's
I don't know if they do. They
think
may or
anyone's heard
may
of
not.
me.
No, they may or may not, but you may know him. We got Vinny in the house, and we got this guy here as well. Click on the link above or below. Come join us. Let's see what he has to say. It's been 6.
Let's see what he has to say. And then his fans just shit on him. He's like, I don't care. I got 100,000 people watching. Andrew Tate tells America I'm back. Andrew Tate launches 2028 presidential campaign. Kanye West to be vice president. PBD. Yeah, I mean, he asked him some questions about people that were hating on him, like Megyn Kelly and Dave Portnoy and Ben Shapiro. Tate hates Ben Shapiro because Ben Shapiro made like a whole video about him. Israel is the biggest threat. Well, Israel is already implied because that's the whole idea of the government being the deep state from within being the threat. That's what it is, basically, in my opinion. But I mean, when you're talking about biggest adversary, it would be China. Yeah, Megyn Kelly got angry. He'll make millions in the hustle. Yeah, and this, I mean, this is, how many views did they get with this podcast? I mean, it's crazy. Did Andrew Tate ever go on Rogan? Because I remember, like, 2 years ago, everyone was talking about him going on Rogan. I don't know. I don't think he ever did. But now he's in the United States, because I don't think he's even, so maybe he will go on. I don't know, would Rogan have him on? Tate said if DeSantis can afford him, he'll help his campaign. Yeah, that was kind of a joke. He hasn't had him on yet. Victor Hansen 2028. You read that book? Ukraine is a sunk cost dilemma. Well, it's like, I mean, it's I don't know. It's just time to end that war. You know, Trump said he was going to do it, so he's doing it. Will you play GTA 6? I mean, probably a bit. I'll play GTA 6, so that's going to be a huge launch. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this live stream. That was a nice 2.5 hour live stream. Yeah, maybe something will come out tomorrow with Pam Bondi. Don't hold your breath. Who knows? Probably not. But, yep, I'll be seeing you guys later, and I'll probably be streaming tomorrow the State of the Union, the joint address. Don't leave us. Will I release an OF? It'll be managed by Andrew Tate. All right, guys. Go ahead and follow me on X. I don't think the link is in the description, but I'll be seeing you.